Hello everyone to my channel, the Spyro Reignited Trilogy page. We are on about the second half of we practically kind of just finished like half of it like down there, and now we are starting to start our first world up here. Alright, so let's go. Anyhow, little whatchamacallit. I can't remember it right now. Oh my god, I really can't. But if you guys see like a cowlick pop up from my ponytail, that's just how my hair's cut, and I'm sorry. Oh my. Oh, there's me master form, oh my gosh. Alrighty, so what do I think about them remastered? At first I was like, no, and then I was like, okay. So that's pretty much how I feel about that.
Hello, Spyro. My brother Handel and I have been sent here to blow at this castle, but Handel got caught by these evil soldiers and I'm stuck out here. If you can open the doors that block the way, I can find Handel and we can complete our super secret spy mission.
Alrighty. So, you heard her. We gotta help her. And the only way we can is by the skills for the enemy. And as you can see, they kind of do like a jump thing towards you. So if you get within their range, they will jump towards you and kind of just go. So, either just... Well, actually, I don't know if you can charge them, but I suggest flaming them, probably. Anyhow, what I was going to say... also, be careful about this camel. It looks like it might have attacked me, but it will. So yeah, it tried to attack me, but it missed. But no, this level before, in the past, has been difficult for me. Not like, you know, in the general sense of just like doing the level, but there's one challenge in particular that usually, you know, kind of gives me a little bit of trouble. You know, not always, but, you know, sometimes I can get it on my first try, but, you know, almost in every Spyro level now, you will find a challenge, usually, and that could either go your way or not. So, and most of the time, this one wasn't too bad, so we'll see. So, anyhow, maybe I'm just, like, overhyping it or whatever. And before I forget, these snakes here, they actually, if you flame them like you saw earlier, will give Sparks a butterfly if you use it. Let's see if we can charge this guy. If he can actually stay in one area. Okay, never mind. Forget the charging. He's just so much easier to flame. It's like, okay, whatever. Okay, ouch. Don't get caught by that guy. I mean, that is the recommended thing. Anyhow, we have Hunter over there. We're gonna go to him in a minute. But for now, let's just grab the cash and practically go. Alright. Little nice happy guy. We're not gonna let you, get us there. Alright, kill that guy. And just open the door, and then we are going to see what Hunter is up to now. Alright, so we get these nice gems over here. Quite personally, I like this world. I don't know, it just, especially because of where I'm at now, you know, it's winter, it's cold, and seeing a world like this, I'm like, oh, okay, you know, I wouldn't mind being here right now. So anyhow, just flame the button. I think you can charge it too to make the flag go up. So just either one will do. And that we will be able to open later. But for now, let's go see what Hunter wants. Because I'm sure there's a something. I'm sure he's got orbs. But before we do that, I'm actually going to grab the gems around this area. So making sure there's no gems around this area because I have missed gems around this area before, and as you can see, I did miss one. So, I won.
The monkeys have escaped from the Avalar Zoo, and I've been sent here to catch them. But they keep throwing coconuts at me, and it hurts. Can you help me out?
Sure.
Great!
Sure.
Just charge the tree before I get hit. I'll be able to catch the monkeys as they fall. Follow me!
Alright, so this one actually gives us a difficulty level. As you can see, it's only a 2-star, so it's not too hard. Anyhow, you can charge the tree even before he gets there. And, so that way, that'll kind of give you, like, a little bit of, leeway, if you will. Okay, or they'll just hit you, whatever. That's always cool. Okay, so he's not going to that one. So, oopsie daisy. But anyhow, if you hit it, they'll just fall down, and then that'll give you some time before Hunter gets there, and they won't hit Hunter. Instead, they'll just fall down and they'll go right back up into the tree. So, like I said, not too hard. Although I guess his monkeys are pretty heavy. I mean, look how he's going. Anyhow, just kind of like, before he gets there, just kind of like distract the monkey or just charge the monkey, or charge the tree before he gets there. So that way Hunter won't get hurt. So yeah. No, not too hard. I mean, I hope it's not hard for you, you know. I mean, just because I say something's easy doesn't mean it is easy for you. But hopefully...
Thanks for your help, Spyro. Please take this. One of the monkeys had it.
So yeah, like I said, only strategy, just, you know, charge the tree before he gets there. And hopefully you didn't have too much trouble with that, so you'll move on. Alright, if Sparks is feeling a little down, make sure you get that snake. You don't actually need to use these platforms anymore. I just loved doing it before. Alright, so let that, well, okay. Oop. I was gonna say let the enemy try to shoot before you actually got up there, but as you can see, I was not successful in that endeavor. Alright, make sure there's no gems. Yeah, in case that annoys anybody, I just do that because I try to make sure I'm not missing any gems, because sometimes Sparks doesn't exactly get them, or, you know, I don't know, for some reason I just miss a few. And it might be because I'm rotating the camera too fast or whatnot, but I don't know, might be a combination of something. Oops, okay, back away from this, let it explode, and come down, and get the gem. Alright, try not to get hit by this guy. But yeah, anyhow, I mean, if there are any gems missing, you can go finding them with Sparks, and I really have my one subscriber, I think Saul is what his name is. Hopefully I don't mispronounce it, but I have to give it a shout out to him because he definitely helped me with that. You know, you just press down L3, or what I would like to call the left analog stick. The left stick that is coming out of your controller. You can rotate around. Making that description as easy as possible, because I know there's gotta be some people out there like me who, when I say L3, they're like, what do you mean L3? Because for the longest time, you know, before I was with my husband and stuff like that, I didn't know what any of these buttons were called. I was just like, this stick and that stick. What do you mean L3? When you push it, what? So it's like, I hope if there's anyone out there like me, you understand the language. Anyhow, we can go up this whirlwind before we go up and do all that. And as you can see, we founded a gold mine. So I think you can just flame one and they all go up. Yeah, you flame one and they all go up. Alright, cool, cool, cool. So they still do that. I'm glad they didn't take that away. Alright, and now you can just freaking just get all of them. Funnily enough, in the original, this actually took me a while to find, believe it or not. I mean, you would think it's so, like, in plain sight, I guess. You know, maybe there are some others who have struggled like me before in the past. But, no, it's just, I didn't realize there were stairs there. You know, that's all. Like, it's not, you know, it's not necessarily my fault or anything. It's just I was, young and ignorant. I just didn't know anything. Alright, so these guys are over here. Look at their faces. They're raring to get you. Okay. Ooh. Let's not. Alright. So we got those gems. Kill this guy from up here because, well, you can. Alright. Don't let this guy get you. Get some gems over yonder, and then, oh my gosh. So this guy, not because he's a hard enemy, but just because he, like, goes behind you as you're going towards him. He just becomes
you make a great secret agent. Now Handle and I can complete our mission. By the way, you can have this talisman. I stole it when the soldiers weren't looking.
Alright, so she's actually going to give you the talisman already. So if you leave from this point, this level is cake. You know, you don't need to do diddly squat. But, as you can see, there are more gems, more enemies. So why not continue? I mean, I would. And I don't think you would do Spyro really any justice if you just kind of, you know, left him hanging like that. So, we are going to continue this away. Make sure there are no gems missing. And we have some chargeable, I guess, I don't know, what are they? Pots? Vases? No, they're vases. I would say they're vases because they're not pots. Alright, get these gems here. And there you have it. He wants your help.
Hey, Spyro, we need those flags to prove our secret mission was successful. But the flag keeper keeps stealing them. If you can knock the flag keeper down, you could bring the flags back. My secret decoder ring says that this power-up thing should help you.
Okay, so as you can see, it has maximum difficulty here. You might wonder why it has maximum difficulty. Simply because you will see in a minute. This can or cannot be hard. So just like hang tight if I don't get it on the first few tries. But in general, we are going to charge through this thing, and it's, as you see from the picture, it's going to give us super flame. And what's going to, oops, I'm not getting up to a great start. Don't use that freaking analog stick because you can't control yourself very good there. Anyhow, we are going to charge through this thing. We are going to hurry our way back. Well, we are going to hurry our way back to the very beginning of this level. Try to cut corners as we can. And we are going to get the, flag guy here. Okay, maybe, oh, no, okay. Alright, anyhow, there's a guy up there. Wait a minute. Maybe he disappears when the thing goes away? You should still be able to see him even if your flame is not active. Okay, then maybe I am confused a little bit about where it started, or maybe they changed this. Okay, so actually they will have you start here, not at the beginning. I guess I just didn't remember right. Alright, so at first it's a little bit easier, and then it continues to get a bit harder. So this first one shouldn't be too bad. The only thing I struggle with personally is aiming at first, because I'm like, oh, up, down, which is up, which is down. Okay. Alright, so come over here and immediately aim. Gosh darn it, if I can freaking aim for my life. Alright, and he falls down. And
so, you want that flag, eh, Dragon? Well, two can play at this bombing game. Let's go.
Okay. Sorry, I'm like, I have like a little thing in my memory where I'm just like, oh, I don't remember this happening, but okay. So now you want to avoid his bombs, and you want to return the flag to. Yeah, okay, I immediately failed. I just charged right into the first one. I don't remember them being that big.
Alright then, let's...
Okay, so... Oh, jeez, look at how huge that thing is. Yeah, they were definitely not that big before.
Alright then.
Maybe this challenge is even harder now? Oh my gosh. Oh, wow.
You won't beat me,
Hello!
Dragon.
Welcome. You are currently catching me in my vein of struggle right here. Because, I think they might have made this challenge, harder. I am not 100% sure. So, I'm gonna try to take it a little bit slower this time, instead of just charging through. So perhaps the strategy here would just be to take it slow, which is, interesting.
Alright then.
Because in the original, honestly, you just charged as best you could and avoided his much smaller attacks, because, this is not like this in the, original. First of all, I don't think they were green in the original, which is not the problem here, but they are much bigger, his so-called bombs. Yeah, and
Great,
their baby boy
but there
goes
are
off
still
again.
2 flags out there.
Oh my. Okay, so yeah. So this is something I can't believe. They made some challenges here easy. Whoops. They made some challenges here in the Spyro Remastered easy, but then they seem to have beefed up this challenge, because I do not remember this being that hard. Like, I guess it's not just the fact that it's like necessarily hard, but it's just the fact that his attacks are more, I don't know, have an influence over you. Not influence. Like they're just bigger. He has a better chance of hitting you because they're bigger.
My flags, Dragon?
Yes, of course I do, because I want that freaking orb. So, okay.
Alright.
So perhaps this is a good and a bad thing, because maybe I can avoid his attacks better, or not. I don't know. My goodness, he seems to do multiple a lot right here. Okay. Let's not get hit here. Oh my god, and they roll on the ground?
You won't beat me.
Are you kidding me? Okay. Don't charge, don't charge.
Then.
That's what I did in the original. I charged through all this. I did not freaking walk to the end. You know, this is a little odd, to say the least. Maybe if I can go around this rock. I don't know if we're permitting it or not. Oh, God, no. Okay, so just try not to get freaking hit. And, all I can recommend really is good camera control. So, and definitely do not use those analog stick. Control Spyro fairly well. So just just be careful. As you can see, I'm struggling, but I think this might. No, okay, I don't want to say that because I feel like I jinxed myself, and I just did, even though I didn't even say it. I was gonna say it was a little bit easier than the original, perhaps, but I don't think so. Like these changes right here might kill somebody. Like it's already killed me 1,000 times. I'm exaggerating, of course. So the strategy for coming back here is go around the rock. I'm sure you've already seen that for yourself already. Okay, my hand is already starting to hurt. Oh my gosh. Okay. Try and be careful. Oh my god! Okay, maybe just don't go too close to him either. Ooh, okay. This seems, I don't know, easy enough, I guess. Not really. I mean, this is a 5-star difficulty right here. So, you know, hopefully other people are gonna struggle with this as much as I am. But yeah, I guess in this case, slow and steady wins the race. I guess if you're up here, you are saved from his attack. Same with down here, you can just let him roll off the edge and hopefully try to dodge them. Something that might be smart is what I'm trying to do right here is circle back. Whew, and I made that one. Got a second flag. Third one will not be easy.
Spyro. Just one more flag.
Yeah, easy for you to say. What are you doing? Like first I have to go charge the guy with the freaking flames, and then I have to what? Try to avoid his bombs while coming back here, and it's like, oh gosh, alright. Like, alrighty man, alright. Okay, so we have our cool looking Spyro, and just charge and jump at the same time. I'm gonna try to get my point from over here. Let's see. Can I make it? Can I make it? Yes, I can. And I got it. Alright. So, no worries. Did that on our first try. That's not the hard part, unfortunately.
You won't get my last flag so easily, Purple Beast.
Well, I hope I do, okay? Okay, so just try to avoid his attack. So they seem to stay over there. Okay, so go over this. These are probably gonna be like your best friends here. Where'd you go? Okay. Alright, so it seems like he didn't move because I went around it. But I wonder if I can do this. So it looks like I can do this. This is kind of cheating, I feel like. But hey, cheat where you can, man. That's what I say. Alright. Okay. Alright, awesome. So it looks like we can kind of cheat here. So, actually, that's a pretty good strategy, if you ask me. You are probably very likely not to get hit if you do what I just did there. Alright. Okay. Platforms are your friend. Alright. Try to not get hit by those. Oh my gosh, I might get this on my first try. Okay, try not to brag, guys. That got nobody in here. Alright. Okay, got that last flag. Awesome. Alright, didn't take me as nearly long as I thought it would.
How can we repay you for your efforts? How about this orb that I found in the sand?
Yeah, could you give me 2 for that effort? Jeez. Okay. Man, you don't know what I gotta do as Spyro the Dragon. Ugh. Do you know what everybody asks of me? Jeez. Alright, actually, we're going to use this power-up one more time because we are not at that 100% completion yet. And as you might remember, it is actually that metal pot that I talked about. And all you have to do is just kind of blow it up with your super flame. So just get a good, okay, there we go. I got a good aim. So get them here. You don't have to worry about your super flame anymore. You don't need it anymore. Alright, so just grab these last remaining gems. And I don't have that 100 yet. Okay, peculiar. I'm missing 2 gems. Of course I am. Alright, now for the trick that I almost always forget. Sparks is going to tell me that there are remaining gems over yonder. So Sparks keeps telling me to go forward. Alright, wait. What'd you say, Sparks? Oh, Sparks is telling me to come over here, eh? Alright, let's see what Sparks is saying to us. Because, let's face it, Sparks is not always easy to understand. It might be in the monkey area. Where, oh, right there. I was gonna say, I was like, before I jump off this ledge here, let me rotate the camera back around and see if, oh, I don't know, there might be a gem right there. So, and lo and behold, there is. I was like, Sparks, if you had like a wider range of, you know, like actually getting the gems and stuff, I might not have to worry about that. You ever think about that, Sparks? I might not have to worry about that. Yeah, because sometimes I'm just going right past gems and he's like, oh, sorry, I just like didn't see him there. And I'm like, but I did. And he's like, well, I take you there when you pass them and you don't see them. Alright, so we're done. So we can leave this world. Alright, well, I hope that wasn't too hard for you. And I hope I helped you on strategy. My guess is they use like the supercharge or whatever, but like for like humans, and that's what that turned out to. So I'm not sure. We'll see. Actually, no, we won't see. That's probably like the last we'll see them. I don't know, because I know a lot of characters you just didn't see them again, like you know, in the Spyro franchise. So I don't know. There are some Spyro games out there that I haven't played. But I kind of hope to play them and stuff, but unfortunately they're not really on PlayStation 4, so even if I did play them, I don't even know how I would, you know, for you guys to get to see that gameplay, because that would be totally new. I would literally have no previous knowledge of that. Anyhow, our next tackle is Fracture Hills. Now, like I was saying before, every level has something that will be difficult. And the last one was more achievable than I think than what this one has to do. So we'll see. I don't know. I don't remember enough to know how much of a pain in the butt it's gonna be. Yeah, we have to come back to this level anyhow. Alrighty, so we are here in Fracture Hills. We are gonna get these vases behind us, and we're gonna talk to this.
Well, hello there, Mr. Dragon. You're pretty cute for a quadruped. I wish I could take you on a tour of our temple, but a bunch of lousy earth shapers have encased it in stone.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. Alright. So what you want to do is, I think okay, you can flame them. But I think you can charge them too, though. To release them. You know, it's not like the dragons where you step on a little pad and they're released. It's, you know, just those guys.
Thank you for releasing me. There are still some more satyrs trapped in stone.
Well, I definitely think they have more of an accent this time around. Alright, so something to note. You see these bushes here? These are not enemies, but however, be cautious as you continue because there are bushes, but they're actually enemies. So normally you'll see the eyes and those start to like shake. So you know, you won't have to guess too hard, but just keep your eyes peeled because sometimes, you know, I don't see them myself. So, oh, okay. Ooh. See what I mean? Like, I mean, that seriously just looked like a tree that just wasn't going to attack me. But yeah, you have another one where it's like a tree and it's like, oh my god. See what I mean? They'll just eat you. And it's like, I didn't even know that was one, I didn't even know that one was behind me. Oh my god. Okay, so watch your back. Oh god. Okay. Okay, so flame them before they get to you. And you know, keep your eyes peeled. Alright, so that one over there is an enemy. This right here, I don't know if there's an enemy or not, but just flame it anyhow. Okay, that's an enemy. Okay, you'll see he'll shake and stuff and he'll come towards you. Man, horrible. Alright. Oh yeah, and the little pigs will dance when you release one of the guys there. Whew, okay. Alright. And not every single one of them talks to you, but some of them do talk to you. And the piggy, as cute as it is, you can flame it and it will give sparks some light if need be. And something I actually forgot is, you know, this level actually doesn't need to be 100% completed right now, simply because there is a move you need to know in order to complete this level, which is actually Head Bash. And I love Head Bash. I mean, you can, ooh, okay, enemy right there. You can head bash some stuff into the ground and you know, open up some gems, open up some other things. You know, I don't know why I like it so much. I just like head bash. I like the animation, to be honest. Alright, release them. There's your third one, so you're halfway there. These levels aren't too big. They're just, you know, there's a lot to do in the general area. Alright, so he doesn't really say anything, but I think the next one might. I think that's an enemy. And you just flame him before he gets to you. I don't care, I'm flaming that one too, because they all just frickin' scare me. as you saw just a moment ago, so, okay. That's an enemy right there. Careful. You can't really seem, in the original or the remaster, you can't really seem to hurt the bees that come out of the tree, so, you know, you gotta actually hurt the sword. And in case you're wondering, the stone guys down there, they actually hate the music, which is why they encase them in stone. Alrighty, so he's let go. Put these stones here. Alright, just keep moving on forward. You don't really need to worry about anything else going on right now, because I know there is more. But yeah, Just be vigilant. It's funny, even though I'm not down there, he still, like, wants to try to get me. But, of course, like, he can't get me, so... It's like, whatever. Alright, and let the bagpipe music flow. Let's release the... what is it? Castle? Oh, boy.
It's great to be free. Now there's only one satyr left to rescue.
Alright, well, thanks for letting me know. I mean, I do have a nice little tracker, but, I mean, in case I didn't have that, or, you know, whatever, I guess you would have told me anyway. Alright, so I'm gonna go here, mostly because of that enemy that's there. You know, sometimes I like to... He can come down there? What? That's bullcrap. In the original, I don't think he could actually come down here. Like, I was, in general, safe. So what I was gonna say that I like to go down there and just watch him kind of like, just struggle on the edge trying to get me, but he couldn't. Well, not in the remastered. Alrighty then. It's like, sure. I'm just gonna go behind this building, make sure there's no gems, because I do not remember if there are any gems whatsoever. So, but there's this other fawn here. Go ahead and talk to her.
Dragon! Perhaps you can help. My friend is locked in this room and lost the key. Do you know how hard it is to find a locksmith at this time of night?
Yeah, difficulty's 4. So this is the other thing I struggle on. I don't think we'll be actually doing it in this episode. Thankfully, because I can escape with the reason of that I don't have to do the, no, because I can't do the head smash right now, which is what I'm actually missing in terms of completing the level. Alright, let the last one go. I think you might be transported, or you might have to find it. I'm not sure. You might be transported. Because, you know, you released the last one, so.
Now that you have rescued all the satyrs in Fracture Hills, you ought to explore the temple.
Alright, so it'll actually let me go on my own. I don't get transported there, so that's pretty cool. I actually think we can do that if we wanted to. We don't need anything special. But as you can see, we need to, like, kill 14 guys. So, alright. So, and I believe there's another guy you can help over here without the head smash, I think. I'm not sure. Anyhow, watch out for these guys. Don't get hit, because that'll suck. Alright, yes, so there is a professor in there, and I'm not sure if you can help him just yet, but get these gems first, because you know they're hiding back here, and it's pretty easy to miss. Oof, alright. Anyway, those guys are thirsty, man.
I've been experimenting with a new potion. I'd like to try it out, but the Earth Shapers have made going out a bit difficult. Could you kindly offer me an escort?
Alright.
Great! Just keep those Earth Shapers away from me, and I'll take this potion to Hunter.
Alright, so this is a difficulty number 4. This can also be a pain in the butt. I guess I'll try doing it in this episode. I mean, honestly, you don't have to tackle this in this episode. Well, not that you don't, but I mean me. Simply because this is kind of like a two-parter. If you help him, you're pretty much trying to do like the Hunter part 2. So basically what you do is you just charge them away and make sure they are not in his way. So just kind of watch him, make sure they don't hit him. Just, you know, as long as you charge and stuff, they shouldn't be able to hit him. But just keep your eyes peeled. Alright, so charge that guy. I actually might get this on the first try. This usually takes me quite a few tries. I'm not sure if that guy needs charged. Oh crap! It's going back that way. Oh wow, I actually got to the stone guy before he did. Alright. Alrighty. So I did it on the first try. It's kind of interesting.
Man, do my feet feel better. Would you look after this for me?
Alright, so you get an orb for it. Alrighty.
Come back and meet me here when you've learned how to head bash. And we can kick some Earthshaper butt together.
Alrighty. So, you can't do much further in this level simply because you don't know how to head bash yet. That's not necessarily a bad thing because sometimes this level can be a pain in the butt. Anyhow, so we are just gonna come over here, get this nice little gold gem, and follow the platforms until you just basically get all the gems. You know, you need not do too much else because you're gonna have to come back here anyhow. So you don't have to go too far in trying to get all the gems. But in general, if they're laying around, you know, I like to get them. And I haven't even showed you to the entrance of the so-called castle yet. So we're actually gonna head over here, and I thought I saw like a person or something down there in the valley, but you know, okay, I guess not. So we're actually gonna come over here, and you can just jump. Whoops. Alright, so don't hover like I did. Anyhow, but if you're wondering, you can kill these guys, not necessarily with a charge or a flame, because their skin is tough. Be careful. But what you'll do instead is push them into the magma. And there they'll go. They'll just melt away. And it'll be a sad story for them, not for you. Oh, what happened? Did I just flame him in there? You should not be able to just flame them and they be moved. That should not happen. Oh, what is this? Oh, wow, they really... Wow, this was not like this in the original. Wow, okay. Like, this... I don't even think this little door was here. Like, they made this into, like, a little room. Like, Spyro could live in here, like, just with his gems. And be like, alright, cool, let's go. But, okay. So, I'm gonna just test something out. I'm gonna see if flaming them moves them, and it does not. So, I just had to make sure that was correct. Because, you know, when I got that pig and stuff, I'm not sure if something exploded or what the heck happened. So, it's like, Anyhow, we're gonna try getting back over to that castle again. You could just go all the way back over to the beginning. You don't have to, like, try to hover like I did. Anyhow, here she is, right there. And you can talk to her.
Oh, hi, Dragon Boy. You're probably expecting me to say, you're my hero. Thanks for saving poor, helpless little me. Sorry, short stuff. I was only in here because I like the peace and quiet. Anyway, the other fawns wanted me to give you this talisman.
Thank you. Alright, so we got a fancy little talisman there. And we are going to continue on. Well, you know, continue on, I guess, as much as we can. So I guess we'll get the spare gems around. Sometimes I'm kind of torn when I show stuff like this because I'm like, well, we're going to be coming back anyhow. I mean, I guess no point in getting it right now. I mean, I'm not sure what everybody else's opinion is, but I mean, sometimes it's hard just to leave gems just lying there, you know? It's like, okay. Alright, so we get that, and then, oops, watch out. Do not let him get you. Preferably, let him attack first and then charge him, because, you know, he's kind of slow and he's kind of dumb-ish. Alright, so is there any more gems that I can get? Yes, there is. And if you see these doors right here, they are actually chargeable through. So, let's see. Let's get these over here. Be careful, because these guys mean business. Ugh, yeah, I don't know how it's gonna go with that without getting hit. Alright, and this guy, you could take him either way. You could take him that way, you could take it the other way. It doesn't really matter. What I suggest is if you're gonna do the... Ouch. If you're gonna do the course, now, you might as well clear your course as best you can, or at least this part right here, just because simply it's, like, literally right in my view right now. And be careful, don't have a start. Okay. So, bye-bye. Yeah, bye-bye. Anyhow, we're gonna come over here. Oh, nope. Sorry. We are actually not gonna go over there, because we can't. Okay, so how am I gonna get over there without... Alright, but you have a whirlwind over there just in case you get lost. Alright, so we go right up into there. I'm not sure if I will show it. I think I might show it. I mean, might as well while we're here. Why not, right? It's like, I don't know if I want to. Because it's just one of those challenges that I really just don't like doing. Mainly because it can be hard. It's like, oh. It's like, yeah, I know. It's like, ooh, it's hard. Yay. That's how some people are. And for me, I'm just like, I don't like it hard. No, come on, man. It's like, okay. So now you got your supercharge. You come over here. Try to control yourself as best you can. Alright, so you had a ledge there. So, anyhow, but you see where we're going. So you got some gems that are caught up in here that you couldn't have achieved before without the supercharge. Alright, so some of it is basically just banging down those doors first. And, yeah, just trying to make your way. And these guys should be no problem to you. Really? Okay. Okay. That's how you want to be. Alright. But those guys should be no problem to you. Later on, when, you have Spyro and Hunter collaborating, why did the freak that happen? Like, it didn't happen the first time, so I'm kind of like, game, don't play me now. Don't play me now, game. Like, I will be angry, game. Oh, I jumped too soon. Oh, I was just so worried about that, all that freaking head bashing. I was just like, actually, you know, you really should follow the so-called path. Here, let's follow the path and see how that goes. Okay. No, she said. No. But yeah, there is a little molten path. I actually haven't ever followed this path. I just kind of always my own. You know, whatever shortcuts I could take, I took. And I don't know, try to do it the best way I can. For this one, I guess if you're having a hard time lining yourself up, and it's not even helping me, so I don't know if it would even help you, but if you're having a hard time just lining yourself up and you're thinking to myself, well, why wasn't she following the path? And it's like, well, I wasn't following the path mainly because, you know, it just wasn't helping me and it doesn't seem like it's helping me. And honestly, if I take too many tries doing this, like just the freaking beginning, I think I will just stop and wait till we come back to this level later. But anyhow, keep it going, jump, keep it going, Ugh, man, no. Okay, anyhow, our objective is that door right there. So, it's a fairly windy path. Mistakes can be made, so be it careful. Ah, gosh darn it. You're not gonna make it on the first try. I mean, and if you do make it on the first try, freaking congratulations. You know, it's not easy. And sometimes I feel like when I say that, or like, you know, if I'm seen struggling here, sometimes I feel like other people who have played Spyro, the original or the remastered, you know, it doesn't matter which really, because it's just as hard in either one. Sometimes I feel like when I say that, more experienced, I don't want to say necessarily more experienced players, but better, I guess, gamers, or just, I don't know, maybe like just other people who might have, I don't know, something better than me, better reflexes or whatever, I don't know, they just got that talent when they were born. Sometimes I don't know, like maybe I'm just not doing it good enough, or you know, maybe there are some people out there that are sympathizing with me and are like, okay, yeah, you know, we totally, it's like, yeah, no, this is hard. Or, you know, there might still be the other people out there like, yeah, no, this is easy. I don't understand what you're having trouble with. Like oh my god, so totally can't relate. I was like, well, sorry, dude. Like, just human, man. Yeah, so be careful. Just going back. So I made it a little bit further there. I had some success, so I guess I'm gonna keep trying. Generally, if I don't get too much success, I will stop trying, but since I'm sort of getting somewhere, sort of making some headway, I'm just going to continue to try about, I don't even know how many times, but as many times as it takes to satisfy me that hopefully, you know, I will just do it. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, yes!
Oh, thank goodness you
right
broke that door
it.
down for me. I thought I'd be stuck in here forever. I found this fancy orb in here. Please, take it.
Alright. And I can't stress this enough unless you haven't watched my other videos. If you have watched my other videos, I mean, I'm practically preaching to the choir here. Use the D-pad, not the analog stick, because you will have a harder time controlling yourself. Anyhow, there are some gems left. Whoa, did not mean to use that move. Sorry. Sorry. Haha, okay, we got it. Alright, sorry, just wanted to get some gems that were stuck down there. And something else we could actually use that supercharge for, and something I actually really freaking hate, is we use the supercharge to get that. And honestly, for the longest time, that was like my bane of my existence right there. I'm not sure if I just did it wrong. You know, like just trying to, like, what path I took. I'm not sure if it was like, quote, quote, like the wrong path. Or what? But I took forever to get that. Now, like, see, if you look at it from here, you'd obviously have to jump a bit. It looks like the first thing probably some people would try is to go over that ledge. But honestly, let me check it out. I think it's too tall. So I don't think that is actually a possibility. Oh, it is a possibility. Okay, okay. Well, Felicia, whatever. Okay, so it's actually not too tall, but the thing is, after you have your jump time here, you know, going over the lava, I'm not sure if you have enough time to actually get that, that pot. So, let me try again, just see, because I think that was something I had tried before. Ooh. Yeah, my booty just got a little flambéed there. But ooh, let's not do that. Let's not do that. You don't want that. Sorry, Piggy. Alright, so now that we got Sparks back, he's green. I should probably make him yellow, but... Alright, so I gave myself a little bit of distance. That's happened again. But I think maybe my strategy here would be just before you charge, make a little bit of a loop. It almost has to be like precise. But let's see if I can get it. Maybe I can, maybe I can't. I don't know. Let's kind of find out. I'm willing to find out. Oh, okay, yeah, okay, so that's my problem. This jump right here, not that jump. Maybe I want to make a loop for that one too. I don't want to go straight for it. See, you're figuring this out with me as I'm figuring it out myself. Oh, gosh darn it. So maybe what I want to actually do... I don't know if I could do that. I don't know. I don't know. We're about to see some, like, you know, weird freaking hopping around. Oh, whoops. Or not. Or we're not going to see any hopping around because I'm making a mess of myself. What am I doing? Oh my gosh. Look at her. Trying to do this. Ouch! Okay, don't do that. Don't do that. Alright, Sparks, come on, come back. Baby, come back. You can blame all of me. Okay, so Sparks is back. Not willing to go back to go find another pig. Maybe this will be our last try. Who knows? But I feel like I can make it. I feel like I can make it if I wanted to make it. Okay, fine. Let's try. I feel like I didn't put my whole heart into it. Wholeheartedly. Well, that was real wholeheartedly, wasn't it? No. Okay, what is she doing? She's just messing up now. Why is she just like hitting into the wall and stuff? I don't know, man. Why are you hitting into the wall? I mean, did you get it on your first try? Huh? Didn't think so. Oh, you did? Well, whatever. What the hell you? Alright, so I think we're just gonna leave. I think I tried enough times. But I will burn that pig so I get Sparks back because, Sparks ain't for free. He just doesn't come back if you want him to, you know? It's just kind of like, But yeah, so main reason for coming back is because we don't have the headbutt down. And actually, wow, you guys might have been seeing me be real stupid here. But I think you might be able to headbutt that. No, you might not have. Because otherwise, if I headbutted it in the original, or I just didn't realize it in the original, which would also be kind of super crappy, because otherwise I didn't know how to open that chest this whole time, and there was just a simple solution. We'll find out. I think I did try it, but I don't think you can open it with headbutt. I think you have to use the supercharge. Poor guys. They've lost their sanity. They're like, oh god, we hate this music. And they're like, oh, now we're possessed by the music. Now we have to relax and we can't be angry stone people anymore. Oh, the horror. Okay. Alright, so while my purple dude is flying back, we've already seen the cutscene. That's what it's called, cutscene. I was wondering what it was called earlier, but we got it. Alright, so it sucks, but yeah, you are missing that one ore, but that's not your fault. We just don't know it right now. Honestly, until after we defeat Crush and go into the Winter Tundra, we will have to backtrack then. Anyhow, Magma Cone is next. We are not going to do that in this episode, but it's actually one of my favorite levels. but it also has something really stupidly difficult in it. Like, I don't know, getting like popcorn gems with Hunter. It can be a pain in the butt. And then there's that level that we're probably going to do in the next episode as well, which is another one of my favorite levels, simply because of how colorful it is and stuff. But anyhow, instead of me telling you what you are going to encounter later on, what we're actually... Whoops, sorry. I meant to press L3 because I'm still missing gems here. What I meant to say is... I think I'm just going to stop this video here. Thanks for, I don't know, just watching. Like my video if you like it. Subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for the people that have already subscribed. You know, seriously, it makes me happy, and I couldn't appreciate it more. So thank you, because even though sometimes I might seem relatively happy on this channel, I'm not always happy. But in general, when I see people here or see people that have subscribed, you know, it makes me feel like I'm doing something right. So anyhow, thanks for liking, thanks for subscribing if you have. If you want to get more of me and my personality, you can follow me on Twitter. I will put that down in the description then. So, just, you know, thanks for being here. Anyhow, I will see you next time. I try to put out a video every day, usually 2 videos every day, one in the morning, or one like midday and like one at night. So anyhow, we'll see. I don't really have a direct schedule for when they exactly get released. But anyhow, thank you so much for being here. Sorry for ranting. I hope you liked this video. I don't feel like I did my best here, but thanks for watching anyhow. I appreciate it. Alright, so see you next time, guys. Bye.